Sacramento Metro Real Estate Market. J. Emerson, Broker. DRE number 1788488. Sac Metro Counties Market Update. Sacramento County. El Dorado County. Placer County. Data is through May 31, 2025. Emerson Real Estate. Sacramento County. Lien score calculation. The variance between the current value of each data element and its short and long-term averages are calculated. Lien score equals 1.4 of the 7 data elements tracked. Leaning toward sellers, 5. Lean toward sellers, 2. Lean toward buyers. El Dorado County. Lien score equals 0.9. Leaning toward sellers, 5. Lean toward sellers, 2. Lean toward buyers. Placer County. Lien score equals minus 0.2. Leaning toward buyers, 4. Lean toward sellers, 3. Lean toward buyers. Sacramento County, 10-year annual summary. This month. 10-year monthly average. El Dorado County. This month. 10-year monthly average. Placer County. This month. 10-year monthly average. Sacramento County, inventory summary. This month. Reflects seasonality. Perspective, 10 years. El Dorado County. This month. Reflects seasonality. Perspective, 10 years. Placer County. This month. Reflects seasonality. Perspective, 10 years. Months of inventory. A seller's market. A balanced or neutral market. Buyer's market. Sacramento County. Equals 2.4. A seller's market. Last high was 2.7 in September 2018. Last low was 0.6 in December 2021. Perspective. El Dorado County, months of inventory. Equals 3.6. A seller's market. Last high was 5 in February 2019. Last low was 1 in December 2021. Perspective. Placer County, months of inventory. Equals 2.8. A seller's market. Last high was 3.3 in January 2019. Last low was 0.7 in December 2021. Perspective. Sacramento County, new listings. Equals 1,618. Plus 0.6%, month over month. Plus 7.8%, year over year. Last high was 2,558 in May 2018. Last low was 507 in December 2023, which is 83% of its 10-year May average of 1,952. El Dorado County, new listings, equals, 407, plus 5.2%, month over month, plus 10.9%, year over year. Last high was, 508, in, May, 2019. Last low was, 88, in, December, 2022. Which is, 100%, of its 10-year May average, of 407. Placer County, new listings, equals, 758, minus 1.3%, month over month, plus 1.9%, year over year. Last high was, 927, in, May, 2019. Last low was, 207, in, December, 2023. Which is, 97%, of its 10-year May average, of 786. New index. Sacramento County, equals, plus 0.6%. Last high was, plus 91%, in, January, 2025. Last low was, minus 41%, in, December, 2023. El Dorado County, equals, plus 5.2%. Last high was, plus 138%, in, January, 2025. Last low was, minus 48%, in, November, 2018. Placer County, equals, minus 1.3%. Last high was, plus 137%, in, January, 2025. Last low was, minus 42.4%, in, December, 2018. Sacramento County, Pended Listings, equals, 1,021, plus 5.3%, month over month, minus 2.2%, year over year. Last high was, 1,755, in, May, 2017. Last low was, 593, in, December, 2022. Which is, 70%, of its 10-year May average, of 1,460. El Dorado County, Pended Listings, equals, 204, plus 2.5%, month over month, plus 19.3%, year over year. Last high was, 390, in, June, 2020. Last low was, 75, in, December, 2022. Which is, 81%, of its 10-year May average, of 253. Placer County, Pended Listings, equals, 435, minus 8.8%, month over month, minus 11.6%, year over year. Last high was, 735, in, July, 2020. Last low was, 239, in, December, 2023. Which is, 75%, of its 10-year May average, of 584. Sacramento County, Pended Index, equals, plus 5.3%. Last high was, plus 44.5%, in, March, 2021. Last low was, minus 27.9%, in, December, 2015. El Dorado County, Pended Index, equals, plus 2.5%. Last high was, plus 76%, in, May, 2020. last low was minus 36.4% in December 2022. Placer County, Pended Index, equals minus 8.8%. Last high was plus 51.4% in May 2020. Last low was minus 31.6% in December 2016. Appetite is what I call this indicator, and it is simply the number of pended listings divided by new listings. It roughly represents the appetite for new listings. The assumption is that each new listing is also one of the pended listings. If days on market is low, this assumption becomes more factual. Sacramento County, housing appetite, equals 63%, 60%, last month, 70%, last year. Last high was 126% in December 2024. Last low was 56% in June 2022, which is 83% of its 10-year May average of 76%. El Dorado County, housing appetite, equals 50%, 51%, last month, 47%. Last year, last high was 133% in December 2017. Last low was 44% in April 2019, which is 80% of its 10-year May average of 63%. Placer County, housing appetite, equals 57%, 62%, last month, 66%, last year. Last high was 128% in December 2019. Last low was this month, which is 77% of its 10-year May average of 75%. Sacramento County, canceled listings, equals 230, plus 170.6%, month over month, plus 38.6%, year over year. Last high was 496 in August 2018. Last low was 77 in February 2021, which is 113% of its 10-year May average of 203. El Dorado County, canceled listings, equals 43, plus 168.8%, month over month, plus 10.3%, year over year. Last high was 84 in November 2024. Last low was 10 in April 2021, which is 117% of its 10-year May average of 37. Placer County, canceled listings, equals 111, plus 122%, month over month, plus 46.1%, year over year. Last high was 146 in September 2015. Last low was 20 in February 2021, which is 147% of its 10-year May average of 75. Sacramento County, sold listings, equals 896, minus 8%, month over month, minus 14.8%, year over year. Last high was 1,742 in June 2017. Last low was 550 in January 2023, which is 65% of its 10-year May average of 1,369. El Dorado County, sold, listings, equals, 197, plus 13.2%, month over month, plus 13.2%, year over year. Last high was 378 in September 2020. Last low was 74 in January 2023, which is 84% of its 10-year May average of 236. Placer County, sold, listings, equals, 421, plus 2.2%, month over month, minus 13.6%, year over year. Last high was 716 in July 2020. Last low was 212 in January 2023, which is 77% of its 10-year May average of 546. Sacramento County, sold index, equals, minus 8%. Last high was, plus 46%, in January 2020. Last low was, minus 40%, in June 2016. El Dorado County, sold index, equals, plus 13.2%. Last high was, plus 71.9%, in March 2016. Last low was, minus 36.1%, in January 2021. Placer County, sold index, equals, plus 2.2%. Last high was, plus 56%, in March 2020. Last low was, minus 42.8%, in January 2017. Sacramento County, number of offers, equals, 1,954, plus 34.8%, month over month, minus 32.8%, year over year. Last high was, 9,000, in April 2021. Last low was, 1,150, in January 2023, which is 50% of its 10-year May average of 3,883. Offers per sold listing equals 2.2. This cannot go below 1. High of 5.9. Average number of offers per sold listing in April 2021. El Dorado County, number of offers, equals, 197, plus 15.9%, month over month, minus 5.3%, year over year. Last high was, 727, in June 2021. Last low was, 71, in January 2023, which is 64% of its 10-year May average of 310. Offers per sold listing equals 1. This cannot go below 1. High of 3. Average number of offers per sold listing in February 2025. Placer County, number of offers equals 664, plus 39.2%, month over month, minus 26.1%, year over year. Last high was 3,321 in July 2021. Last low was 283 in January 2023, which is 64% of its 10-year May average, of 1,044. Offers per sold listing, equals 1.6. This cannot go below 1. High of 5.4. Average number of offers per sold listing in July 2021. Sacramento County. Active listings equals 2,174. Plus 14.4%. Month over month. Plus 52.1%. Year over year. Last high was 3,562 in September 2018. Last low was 753 in March 2023, which is 104% of its 10-year May average of 2,087. El Dorado County. Active listings equals 719. Plus 16.5%. Month over month. Plus 29.5%. Year over year. Last high was 1,091 in June 2019. Last low was 231 in December 2021, which is 105% of its 10-year May average of 687. Placer County. Active listings equals 1,187. Plus 16.9%. Month over month. Plus 46.2%. Year over year. Last high was 1,494 in July 2015. Last low was 354 in December 2021, which is 118% of its 10-year May average of 1,002. Sacramento County. Inventory Index equals plus 14.4%. Last high was plus 31.5% in June 2022. Last low was minus 28.1% in December 2024. El Dorado County. Inventory Index equals plus 16.5%. Last high was plus 38% in April 2022. Last low was minus 30.6% in December 2021. Placer County. Inventory Index equals plus 16.9%. Last high was plus 43.8% in April 2022. Last low was minus 26.9% in December 2024. Sacramento County. Cumulative days on market equals 28. No change. Month over month. Plus 16.7%. Year over year. Last high was 51 in February 2019. Last low was 11 in May 2021, which is 126% of its 10-year May average of 22. El Dorado County. Cumulative days on market equals 39. Minus 29.1%. Month over month. Minus 2.5%. Year over year. Last high was 85 in January 2016. Last low was 16 in May 2021, which is 97% of its 10-year May average of 40. Placer County. Cumulative days on market equals 35. Plus 9.4%. Month over month. plus 34.6% year over year. Last high was 62 in February 2023. Last low was 12 in April 2021, which is 125% of its 10-year May average of 28. Sacramento County. Median price equals $555,000 plus 0.9% month over month, minus 0.7% year over year. Last high was $575,000 in May 2022. Median price 12-month moving average equals $552,000 plus 0.1% month over month, plus 2.3% year over year. Last high was this month. Median price momentum equals 2.3 above zero, a buy signal. Last high was 19 in August 2021. El Dorado County. Median price equals $700,000 plus 3.4% month over month, plus 0.1% year over year. Last high was $758,000 in April 2024. Median price 12-month moving average equals $676,000 plus 0.7% month over month, plus 0.3% year over year. Last high was $685,000, July 2024. Median price momentum equals 0.3 above zero, a buy signal. Last high was 19 in June 2021. Placer County. Median price equals $675,000 plus 2% month over month, no change year over year. Last high was $738,000 in May 2022. Median price 12-month moving average equals $660,000 plus 0.4% month over month, plus 0.2% year over year. Last high was $685,000 in July 2022. Median price momentum equals 0.2 above zero, a buy signal. Last high was 18 in September 2021. Sacramento County Housing Affordability Index. Median price and mortgage rate. Render. Monthly payment. Therefore, to qualify for an 80% loan, the buyer's income needs to be qualifying income. Monthly payment cannot exceed 25% of monthly income, compared to median income. Renders. Housing Affordability Index. Mink over kink. El Dorado County. Placer County.
By the way, I'm never too busy for your referrals.